first touchdown for you. Pretty good. Sneaky route, get you behind the. What do you do with that ball? I mean, did you get it? Do you get to keep it? What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, I think after Frank spiked it, I think Saint went and picked it up for me and gave it to our equipment manager, Tim. So it's floating around here somewhere. I'll get my hands on it eventually. But definitely cherish that moment. I don't know if you guys caught it, but first thing I did was go back to the sideline and actually like embrace with Brandon. So he's one of the first people I talked to right off the sideline. So that was a pretty special moment. And our photographer got a great picture of it.
What do you say to you?
Just that he's proud. You know, this has been a long time coming. I've had a pretty unconventional path, to say the least. But he always knew I'd be here. And, you know, it's his belief in me that's really kept me driven and motivated me to get to this spot. So he just said he's proud and, you know, he's so happy for me.
You're so by yourself in that moment. Is there any recognition going through your head like, this is it, this is that first touchdown, this is that pass that's coming your way?
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's just getting your job done. You know, thankfully I was able to do that, secure the touchdown from Jared and, you know, move on and put points on the board for the team.
Playing with your brother, you know, had a pretty gruesome injury last year that you came back from. What does it mean to sort of be back here and now and, you know, making plays and contributing to wins, I guess, after what you went through?
Yeah, it's great. Anytime you're able to, you know, compete and, you know, help the team in any way, whether it's put points on the board, block, any of that stuff, it's a great feeling. Just trying to be ready when my number's called, you know, that, and obviously this week that was getting elevated and making an impact on the scoreboard.
What was the message those coaches gave you guys as tight ends collectively, I guess, to replacing TJ this week?
Yeah, obviously, you know, that production's, you know, TJ's been very productive in the past year, and he's a great guy, great player. But we didn't want that production to slip at all. We didn't want to falter. So it's kind of something we took upon ourselves to really challenge ourselves within the tight end room to pick up that production on that side of the ball.
Did you have any interaction with your brother after the opening kickoff return?
A little bit. I asked him if that was him that picked it up because, you know, obviously I'm blocking the other way for him. But, yeah, and then we kind of sat down and talked, and he's like, yeah, it just came right to me. So
Let's talk about just the difference in atmosphere when you come back from work off a win and just the different feeling you have in the building.
Yeah, there's definitely a little something in the air for sure. You know, we haven't found many wins this year, but it's always nice to win in this league, and it's extremely hard to do. So, you know, we're going to enjoy it today and get back to work and be prepared for Chicago.
What's impressed you about James and what he's been able to do, you know, as he's coming back from his ACL injury?
Yeah, so he's a guy that's come back from injury too, so I've tried to be that guy to, you know, he can lean on just coming back within the NFL. But he's done a great job. You know, mentally he's ready. He's getting there physically, and we're just so proud of him. He goes to work every single day, and he's like a sponge. So we're really proud of him for that.
How much more fun was it to come down on Monday and watch that tape of the defense?
Hey man, that was real fun. That was amazing. Collectively, a great team win. That was amazing to watch today.
It's been a couple weeks since we talked to you. The adjustments that the AG has made have been more implemented. What do you like about what you guys are doing up front more than maybe what you were doing earlier in the season?
Like I said the first time, AG and the defensive coaches had us a game plan. They had us a plan that we're going to switch things up, and we're executing them. And when we execute, we win, and that's what we did on Sunday.
You look ahead, you see the quarterback that you're going to be playing this week. What are some of the keys on slowing down what he's able to do with his feet?
When we come back in the building on Wednesday, the coach is going to have us a game plan on how we're going to stop that. And this is just about everybody doing their job from the front end to the back end. And if everybody control what they can control and do their job, we'll win this game.
With facing some of those running quarterbacks so far, like why have they been able to achieve some yards each year?
It's not necessarily what they do, it's what we do. When we have lack of detail and we're not in the right spot and we're not in the right position that we need to be, we kind of give up big yardage. As you can see this Sunday that we was in the right spots at the right time, and we kind of control our own destiny with that, and that's what we got to do next Sunday.
Ryder still had like 40 yards rushing or something like that on the scrambles, how different is it when they have that designed element to the run game, I guess, where you have to worry about some of those zone reads and fields running some of that stuff, I guess, that they do?
Right. They have those type of plays, and we have plays that we can put in line to defend those type of plays they have. That goes to what I said, that everybody needs to be in their spot when the time comes.
You've been playing a lot of snaps, more so already than you played at any point in Pittsburgh. It's 50, sometimes 60 a game. It's not easy for a bigger guy to handle those workloads. A lot of guys can't do it. So why do you think you're built to handle it, and how's the body feeling at this stage of the season?
My body feels great. There's some bumps and bruises, but this is about being in shape, staying in shape, and eating the right things, getting your workout, recovery, and all those things help me to play those snaps.
Just wondering what your mindset was, your thought process when the Packers got the ball left with 2 minutes left, and then when they had the 4 chances near the end zone. What were you thinking?
I kind of knew we was going to come out with that win just about the preparation we had all week. The team, we was destined for that. We wanted that. We wanted to set our identity back, and we wanted to gain that win. And when you want to do something, you kind of put your mind to it, it's going to happen. So that's what we did collectively.
What did it mean to you just to see Aaron Glenn get that? It seemed like you guys have developed a pretty close relationship since you've been here. To see him get a game ball yesterday.
Man, to see AG get that ball, it was a great feeling for him, and not for him, for the whole defensive unit. He coaches hard, man. He put his all into these game plans, and he coaches hard. He loved this game. He see it through us, man, because he played. He see it through us. Like he said in the locker room after the game, that's why he here, man. And it was just a great feeling to see him get that game ball. He really deserved it.
What has he meant to you, I guess, in sort of your play this year?
AG, man, he gave me opportunity that nobody else did. And once he gave me the opportunity, he believed in me, so I couldn't doubt him. I couldn't let him down, so I had to do what I need to do.
We talked to some guys in the locker room yesterday, told us about the players-only defensive meeting to kind of get right on Thursday. You're a vet, you've been in the league for a few years. What did that meeting mean for you?
That meeting was about us as players. Individually, everybody get to say what they need to say out their chest so we can move forward. That was that meeting about, and everybody just to say how they feel. No coach was involved in that meeting. That was just something we felt like as a defensive unit that we had to take place and get that done. And when we had that meeting, man, you guys could see on Sunday that meeting meant a lot to everybody. And we came out with a different attitude and mindset.
Just curious. I'm always curious what Jerry Jacobs, is a guy that just brings a different type of energy. Obviously, different rooms during the week, but what's it like playing with a guy like that just, all out intensity all the time?
Man, he's a great player, man. The first day I walked in the building, he always said, he was like, man, I can't wait to get on the field with you. And by him saying that, I knew that he was a great player, man. He's buying in. He couldn't wait to get on the field. And when he got on the field, you guys seen what he could do. He's a great player, man. And he just got to keep working hard, head down, going to work each and every day. Don't let off the gas, and he's going to do outstanding things for this team.
Just one thing
Complimentary of
here.
you.
As a unit, you had a lot of short yardage situations that you won Sunday. As a unit, what was that like to win those? That's really tough work there.
That was our number one goal, because we haven't been winning short yardage situations. And for us to be able to get those short yardage stops and wins, that means a lot to this defense. That was our main goal, to have some short yardage wins, and we accomplished that goal.